Back to our feature table. It will be Javed Abrahams of England. Will be under the gun, first to speak. And he's not going to play this hand.
Javed folds.
Well, he's already been blessed by the poker gods and think he better not tempt them to do something else next time.
Yeah, looking for something better than 5-7 this time.
Henrik folds.
It's been a very tight Dane sitting here in front of Philip Ye, who also decides to fold his hand right now. But not Junglen, the American.
Adam raises to 13,500.
Ace-7 of diamonds makes it 13,500 to play.
It's a nice hand to steal with. It's not a nice hand if you get some kind of opposition behind you. And that's what Jedlicka's thinking about doing right now.
Nicholas folds.
Not with those cards.
Juan calls.
A quick call from Juan Maceiras with King 4. Speculative.
Well, I started out saying here that Maceiras is rather solid pre-flop and then he gets aggressive after a while. So far in this table he's played pretty darn aggressive pre-flop and pretty darn loose on the flops.
8 of spades, 5 of spades, 8 of diamonds. Juan is first.
Juan.
He checks.
He's first to speak. He checks. Adam quickly checks behind him.
Turn is a 7 of hearts.
And now he's not going to get him to fold.
Juan's going to take a stab at it. Unfortunately, if he'd done that on the flop, he might have taken it down, but now that Adam's got a piece, as you say, Sver, it's going to be very tough for him to get away from it.
I think you're going to see a flat call here. He's not going to want to re-raise, because if he gets another re-raise, which he knows Maceiras is capable of, he has no clue how to play that 7 anymore. But if he keeps this pot pretty low, calls now, and then he can call a river bet.
Adam calls.
And I think regardless of what card we see on the river, is going to call even that 6, which would give a straight to both a 9 and a 4.
Wow.
One bets. It's about 70,000.
Adam has got to fear the straight.
He does, but at the same time, it's a really high bet. It's almost a full pot bet. And I think Junglen here is thinking perhaps, why would he bet that much? I mean, the normal thing to do for most players would be with a 9 or a 4 like Maceiras is sitting with to bet less, but he's calling anyways and is lured into Maceiras' trap.
Yeah, it was a great bet from Juan Maceiras, all things considered. He got Adam Junglen to call, and he sees the bad news. He sees that Juan had a straight, and he sees that up until that river card, he was in front all the way.
And this is the kind of call that Maceiras gets because of all the crazy hands he's played so far.
That's what it's about, isn't it? Mixing it up.
Well, the question is, would he have made that bet if he hadn't hit the straight? I think so as well.
Tough to read this guy.